Hey there, everyone. This is Daphne Early, and today I'm going to walk you through 10 strategies that can really help jumpstart your marketing and really unleash the power of strategic marketing. So, I'm going to walk you through these game changing tactics that'll ignite your marketing and really make it jump into a launch pad. They're going to propel your business forward and really provide unmatched success. So, go ahead, grab your notebooks and let's go ahead and just jump right in and get started. So the first tactic is to make sure that you master the problem you're trying to solve for your customers. Before you start talking about bells and whistles, before you start talking about the product, you really need to identify what that core problem is for your audience. Are you kind of a tech ninja who's trying to streamline the workflows for your business entrepreneurs? Or are you designing an incredible wedding dress and you want to act as like the fairy godmother who's trying to fix all wedding dresses? But you really need to be really clear, concise, highlight what problem it is that you're trying to solve. So that's the first one. Look at the problem you're trying to solve, not at the product. The second one is now you're going to start crafting your compelling story. You're going to find those 3 key reasons why someone would want to go with you. Now, you got to hook your audience here. So ditch any jargon that you have and really work on telling a story about why it matters to them, how it makes their life easier, happier, richer. People connect with that emotion. So you also need to kind of look at the emotional side and figure that out. But you really want to focus in on what are your 3 key messages. And that is really the next part that is super important for you is 3 key messages. One of the things that you can use AI, ChatGPT, or Google Bard to help you with is actually you can write up the description of your product and ask for it to provide for you 3 key messages that are shorter than 10 words, and each one focuses on a different pain point. It's a great way to use AI to help kind of catapult forward your marketing messaging. Now, on to number 3. Number 3 is you really want to know your ideal customer. So, and beyond just demographics, you don't want to just be saying, hey, here's their age, here's their location, but you really want to try to jump in deeper and understand their dreams, their fears. What is their online behavior? What would be a potential problem that would block them from purchasing your product? So, you really need to kind of figure out who these people are. Are they cat-loving millennials, that are craving some financial freedom? Or maybe you're focused on a data-driven CEO. It all depends on who that audience is. And so you need to make sure that you have a really clear view on that. And you can, again, use AI to help you with that. You can actually put in a simple prompt that says on Google Bard, help me identify my ideal customer. Put together for me a customer persona. And they will start by just writing out what your customer persona is based on the product information that you have. And so that really starts, again, to build upon this marketing strategy. So now you have the key problem that your customer is trying to solve. You've got 3 key messages. Now you understand who your customer is. Let's go ahead. Let's jump into number 4. And this is really key. It comes down to choosing strategic channels. And I don't mean social media. It means you've got to think beyond that. Like, where are these people hanging out? How are they engaging? And master really that niche, where they're at, find it, and figure out how do you actually engage with them. And in some cases, you may actually need to build your own audience. And that may be as simple as on Facebook or LinkedIn, creating a community. It may be engaging with nonprofits that already engage with that audience. But you need to really kind of do an analysis and figure out where they are. Are they even online? Are they offline? Are they in Facebook? Are they in Pinterest? Where are you looking to find them? And again, this is where AI can really help you out. You can ask AI, based upon my customer persona, where are the top 4 channels that they are most likely to be in? I have a prompt for this. I'm happy to share. And again, this can really help you understand where you should target. The next piece is for you to kind of map out your customer journey. And guess what? Everybody says it's step 1, step 2, step 3. But anybody who's been in this business for any amount of time knows that your customer journey is probably all over the place. There are a lot of different points. And so you typically just want to map it out between 4 or 5 different categories. The first category is them just learning about your product. The second category is actually them considering your product. The third category is for them to then move and go ahead and purchase your product. And then the fourth category is how do you make them into loyalists? By taking these 4 categories, which apply to most companies, you're able to then see not only what channels your customers are in and where you are able to move them from one channel, but also some of the content. And again, this is where AI can help, because you can again ask it questions and it will provide you with a marketing funnel to help you identify the key problems that would hold someone back from moving further along. All right, so now let's move on to number 6. Number 6 is really email. Email is so important and it's often underappreciated. You can so easily use email to engage with your customers, to build out that community, and you do this by providing something valuable to them. If you provide them with something valuable, they'll give you their email, and then you are able to use that email to create personalized messages based upon where they are in the journey. And again, you can use AI to help suggest what that message might be, what that email might look like. Now on to number 7. Number 7 is really key, especially now in the world of YouTube, with video taking off in every single channel. We see it in Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn. It's everywhere. And so you need to figure out how you're going to leverage video. It's great to be able to actually incorporate video testimonials. Those can be incredibly compelling. There's nothing better than somebody else telling your story and how the product helped them. You want to keep them short and sweet. And I wouldn't worry too much about whether or not they're high quality. What you really need to focus on is, do they tell your story? Do they come back to those key messages? And are they compelling? All right, on to number 8. Number 8 is to collaborate and cross-promote. Most likely, whatever it is that you're creating, it's not the first time, and it's most likely not the only product that is in that area. And so the more you can identify other groups that you can cross-promote and collaborate with, the better off you're going to be. So I highly encourage people, for example, to co-host webinars, create joint content, offer cross-promotion, really leverage each other's strengths, especially if you have a complementary product or offering. Kind of thinking of this as like combining the different superpowers together so that you have the ultimate experience. And then if we dive into number 9 is you've got to test and learn and evolve. All of this marketing is a continuous loop. It will go around and around and around again. You have to try different strategies, different channels. And what you want to track is really some key metrics, including conversion rates. And then you want to start to adapt your approach. And a lot of the tools have this already in them. But you can also, again, use AI to help you analyze the data and figure out what is converting best in each of your channels. Finally, tactic number 10 is the one that I think gets missed all the time, but is super key, and that is talk to your customers. They really are your secret weapon. So, your customers, they hold valuable insights. You want to have conversations with them, listen to the feedback. Sometimes they can even create content for you that is far more valuable than any content that you can create. So you really want to engage with them. You want to test out your messaging with them, the 3 key messages we talked about before. You want to really understand, is that persona accurate? What are their pain points? Do those pain points actually really make sense to them? And so I really strongly suggest talking to the actual customers, figuring out whether or not the different pieces in your marketing strategy are landing with them. Because we all know that with AI or with marketing, this is not a science. It requires iteration, testing, learning, and continuing to improve. And there you go. That's it. So that's 10 powerful tactics that can help you captivate your target audience, help your business flourish. And remember, marketing, I see it really as an ongoing adventure. It's a continuous loop of learning and improvement. So just embrace the spirit of the experiment. Fuel your marketing engine and have fun along the way. If you're hungry for more of this marketing mastery, just let me know. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, and you can hit the notification bell so you never miss a valuable episode. If you want to leave a comment about which tactic you find most compelling, I'd love to hear that. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time on the next video.